Hello, everybody, and I am Mac, and welcome to Earth in a Jar, Episode 2. Thank you for those who have subscribed and viewed my page. Thanks a lot, and if you could get other people to do the same, I would really appreciate it. Today, I am going to hit on materials that I use to keep this nice, mighty Viquarium that I have functioning and properly maintained. I will start off with the food. Although for the land amphibians, the gray tree frogs, and my American toad, those guys eat crickets. Let me take the top off so we can see. These guys are, I'm not going to say they're trained, but I'm going to say that they're pretty good in knowing how to treat me. Well, not treat me, but knowing how to act accordingly. They don't run off or anything like that, so that's a good thing. Now, alright, sorry. Okay, let's see. Alright, as you can see, we can see my American toad, which I call Kingpin. He's sitting right there. And we got one twin brothers. You can see both of those guys. Let's see. Kind of hard to see today. But anyways, getting back to what I was talking about. Okay, with the food. Alright. I feed them small crickets, which I purchase at either Petco or PetSmart. And I get Tetraman tropical fish food flakes for my fish, which these are majority of all of these guys in this tank. Well, the African dwarf frogs, they're omnivores, so they eat meat and veggies. All right, and this is the frog food that I feed my frogs. I also have some of that food sitting right up there on the lip of the tank. And those guys over here, who say just eating Friday, they've gotten their crickets. I get 50 crickets a week. That's not too bad for the price. It varies from time to time, but it's okay. These are my guys, and they gotta eat. So, and they'll eat this food from time to time if they get hungry. They'll go up there and get some of the food that I set up there. But I really get this food for my African dwarf frogs. Back in the days, some years ago, I used to feed those guys the red wiggly worms. But those red wiggly worms will gas those guys up and kill them. So these guys are basically eating the fish food and this frog food, aquatic frog tadpole food. Now that's all for the food. Real simple, easy maintenance, man. This stuff is real easy peasy, man. It's not very hard at all. Give me a second, I'm going to put this top back on. Alright, now, over here, I have filter cartridge. This filter cartridge is large, and this filter cartridge that I have goes into this particular, goes into that particular filter. This filter here, it's a Repto filter. It's for 100. It does 125 gallons per hour. This is one of the best filters that I've bought so far, guys and girls. It's very nice. You can't hear it. It doesn't make any sound. and it's very easy to keep clean and maintain. It's not lying when it says easy, uses easily replaceable cartridges, which it is. It says efficient filtration for larger terrariums up to 55 gallons. Keeps water clear and removes odors. And it's pretty accurate what it says. Now, that's what I was looking for. Okay, over here, I have, this is my Raptor calcium. This is calcium. Now, when I feed my frogs on land and my toad, those guys get crickets. So the crickets, it helps to maintain their bones if I powder the crickets down with this calcium. Now, I have this as well. This was given to me by my sister Celeste. She gave it to me for my birthday last year. And this is a reptile cricket and powder mixer. You put the crickets inside of the container, and I'll show you guys this in another episode when I am feeding the crickets, feeding the frogs. But it's awesome. It's very awesome. And this here, I just got this a couple of days ago. This is sludge remover. It says turtle sludge remover, but it's the same thing. Cleans aquariums using beneficial bacteria and breaks down organic waste and debris. Now, when you have a terrarium or a Viquarium, it basically takes care of itself, guys. It's like it's an ecosystem. So that's why it has always been something that fascinates me ever since I can remember elementary school. And Miss Moore, my science teacher, she started the terrarium in the 2-liter soda bottle. And you put the dirt in the bottle, you cut it, and then you somehow or another you put it in, and you never have to open it up. It stays watered and it will survive for quite some time. So ever since then, that's why I've been eager and intrigued in doing what I call earths in a jar. Now, getting back to how I keep these guys clean with the water, and it's not very easy on keeping the water clean. This is a sludge destroyer. I put a little of this in the water, and it breaks down. This here it's a must. This is the Tetra water clarifier. This works very good, and this stuff works very fast. So, and I keep this. This is what I use because, guys, I have to tell you that you're going to always be fighting algae. Now, as long as you have water and as long as you have light, you're going to have algae. Now, keeping the algae down, I found out that plants in the water help to decrease the algae because the algae needs the chlorophyll, or the algae needs the photosynthesis situation or whatever in order to survive. And the plants in the water are starving the algae from getting that because they're getting it all. My plants are looking great. And like I said, I'm kind of upset because I've had to remove the moss off the land. It's kind of barren and just dirt, but those guys don't care. Now, my American toad has a tendency to burrow and dig. And he's been banned from coming over here because I'm trying to grow stuff. But I've caught him. He'll wait, and that's what's crazy. He'll wait until I'm asleep, and then the next morning when I come to feed these guys, I'll see he's dug a hole, and he's got a big old hole, and you can't even see him up over here. So he's banned from coming over there. All right, guys, so like I said, I use this here to scrub my glass for the algae. And if you, like, a lot of times, even though you can't see the algae, I'll run my hand in the tank and it's so slick and slimy. Man, it's you gotta have a passion to work with this because it can be nasty. But if you know what you're doing, you know how to eliminate the nastiness and make it nice. Because this is my personal museum. This is my personal zoo. I like for people to come and watch it. The guys and frogs are they're kind of like boring to watch because all they do is sleep. They're not up and active until late night. Alright, so that basically is how I keep this tank maintained. We'll go into it another day on the cleaning process. So that's what I got for you guys today, and we'll get up to another episode maybe day after tomorrow, because the way that I'm planning on doing it, I'm going to do the diabetes maintenance tomorrow. The day after tomorrow, I'll do another Earth in a Jar. So tomorrow, for my diabetics and my diabetic fans, share this information because I've had diabetes for quite some time and I'm still living. I'm doing pretty good. I have a few issues, but diabetes is diabetes. So tomorrow I will have diabetes management episode 2. Okay, guys. Peace, love, and happiness. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow or day after tomorrow. All right. 1.